Beginner Prepper Basics Part 2. In this video, we're going to talk about types of food that you should consider stocking up on. First is food that's ready to eat. You can basically put these in your vehicle, your survival kit, or even at home. When there's an emergency, you just pull it out and eat it. No cooking required. Some examples of those are protein bars, granola, peanut butter, beef jerky, and nuts. Just remember that with these foods, you need to store them in order of expiration, so as they get close to it, you just eat them and then replace them. You also need to store foods in your pantry that have a long shelf life. So different canned foods like meat, beans, fruit, vegetables, sauces, and other stuff like that. Canned food usually has an expiration date of about 2 to 3 years from the day that you purchased it, but according to the USDA, as long as the can is in good condition, meaning there's no dents or swelling, and it was stored in a cool, dry place, it's safe to eat indefinitely. Datrex rations are another good option as well. They usually last about 5 years, and they're ready to eat right out of the package. Dry foods you can get at the grocery store are usually what I recommend to most people. So things like pasta, rice, beans, and oats. You can store these in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers and they'll last about 25 to 30 years. Freeze-dried foods are good. They last about 30 years. You just need hot water to prepare them, but they're very expensive for what you're getting. It's usually like $10 to $15 for one meal. You also need some drinks, so stock up on whatever you like. It could be tea bags, it could be instant coffee, or it could be Kool-Aid powder. They all can go into Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers and they'll last for decades. If you don't know how to store food into Mylar bags, I have a video explaining it. It's like 3 minutes long. It's really short compared to all the other prepper videos where it's taking like 20 minutes just to explain a simple topic. You should also learn about different food preservation methods like water bath canning or pressure canning. I would recommend you look into water bath canning first because it doesn't really require any special equipment. You can also freeze dry your own food and make it last 25 to 30 years, but the freeze dryers itself are very expensive. Think about buying seeds and growing your own vegetables if you have the space. Learn about foraging for wild edibles specifically in your area. Learn about making traps and going hunting. Okay, so that covers the basics for food. If you find it useful, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my profile for my prepper guides and gear.